Well, it's Friday night. Got about 1 week here, and then I'm on the road. The plates came in today. Plates are on. I put them on the RV. Registration's here. Still working on the toilet. The weather took a turn for the worse. It's like in the 30s and snow rain mix. Kind of hard to work on the tanks the way I have to do them because I know it's opened up now, but in order for me to flush them I have to use my tote, fill it up, take it down, dump it, bring it up 4 or 5 maybe 6 times of doing that till I get it all down to clear water again. At that point I'll change out the toilet, I hope. It's just not good weather for, if I were at a campsite or something that had a hookup where I could just have the sewage hooked up, I could sit there and flush it. That'd be a lot easier. But to be crawling under here in the mud while it's snowing and raining and cold, connecting, disconnecting, taking it down, trying to dump it. Those things are not real easy to dump, those portable tanks. They get down to a certain level, then you gotta tilt it. It gets down to what you think is empty, then you shake it all around, it's stuck in all the curves, then you gotta keep doing that. They do have a hose that comes with it to flush it out. I'm not gonna flush it every single time. If I'm doing 5 or 6 times in one day, I'll do it at the end. Right now it's flushed and clean. I'm tempted to see what the closest campground is I'm going to be able to go to first. With Passport America or something, and spend $20 for the night just to get that hookup to flush my tank. So I've been working on the inside here. I have the slide opened up. It's working fine now that it's level. Thank you for that advice. I individually labeled all. I have so many cords and stuff like micro USB, USB-C, USB-A, adapters, connectors, this, that. So I put them on individual sandwich bags and labeled them. And then put them all in one drawer underneath the dinette. The other drawer is all the paperwork for the RV. At Consumer Cellular, and I just threw some empty boxes behind it. Stuff I wanted to save in case I need to reference later. But don't worry. I am working on my system here at home, or inside with my computer set up. I now have my microphone disconnected. The microphone wasn't holding up real well. I got a different one on the way here. Should be on Monday. I got my mixing board here. The computer. I got that webcam now. And these speakers. The speakers are fine for now. And I got this USB adapter giving multiple ports so that I can do more when I go live with other things and have better quality picture and audio. So basically where I'm at now is,
of course they will.
I got a little bit left in the garage. I think I showed on the video. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with. I got a little bit in the tracker I got to organize. I think the e-bike's going to have to go into the tracker. I don't really want to put it in here. And if I have to go to the bathroom, I got to pull over on the side of the road, move the bike when it slides in. I'd have to move the bike in order to get back to the bathroom. I just think it will be a nightmare to have it in here. So I don't have a bike rack. I'm trying to figure out something to do with the e-bike. It can fold in half. I can put it in the back of the tracker and then keep all my locksmithing tools in here for now. Because this is going to be the most secure thing. I've already started with cameras. So I got 2 cameras up so far. I'm changing the locks out to a more high security lock that I'm going to make myself with mushroom top pins and all that, so that they're harder to pick. If somebody really wants in, they're going to break a window and get right in. I understand that. I'd rather save my... If I had to lose something, if something were to disappear, I'd rather it be the e-bike than all my key equipment. I don't want to lose any of it, though. So I'm going to see if maybe folding the bike up and putting it in the back of the tracker is an option. So all that's left then, after that, is hooking the car up to the RV, which takes 10 minutes. You know, running the lights and everything. And that tank, the black tank, I used both of those clearance, and I've been filling up with water. I wouldn't mind taking it as far as I can to get somewhere. That way it's swishing around there too, and maybe getting rid of some of that stuff. But it's going to be hard to find a campground before I get to, I'd say South Carolina will probably be the first time I find a campground that's open year round. I'll figure out that's not a big deal. I can work on the black tank. Monday it's supposed to be near 60. I might just do it Monday. And maybe fill it up with a mixture that I saw online for while I'm traveling. Not fill it, but halfway. That way I can still use the bathroom. And the only other thing is the generator. There's something missing. There's something missing from that generator. I think it's wiring. I can't see in there. I did find my mirror. I'm going to see if I can look back here and see better. There's something missing, and I'm missing it. It's wiring from the exciter to the breakers, somewhere in there. I got to figure that out. And then the rear leveling jack that I blew out, I got to figure out what happened there. Been in Brazil for the last 8 years. This thing sagged so low in the back. I think it's because it's so long. It should have a second axle. You didn't shoot him. And it just sags so low in the back. I feel like I'm going to have to use those back leveling jacks all the time. I think I already showed that, but that's the Anchor 2400 watt wheeled power, what do you call it, solar generator. I got the solar panel underneath for it. So that's a great thing to have right there. It even has the RV plug right there for 30 amp. But as you can see in here, the only thing I got left is that cart or that wagon. I have to go through it. Those tools have to go in the tracker. That chair goes in the, the carrier on top of the tracker. And then I gotta figure out where the bike goes, and I'm done in the garage. Alright, got both baskets on there now. Oh, it's Sunday. I have 5 more days left of packing up and getting things ready. Right now I'm going to try and get the e-bike into here. I'm hoping it fits in the back. I mean, this thing here, I have to have all my tools in here because there's nowhere else to put them. So I'm trying to get the e-bike right here. It's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to fit. Also, Saturday that I'm leaving is going to be the coldest day of the year. Of course, it's not even going to hit freezing, but I have a couple days here where it's going to be in the upper 40s to get ready. So the wiring on the RV, the Class A, the back, the round plug adapter into to run my 4-prong. Typically when you have yellow turn signals that don't run with, if you have just the red brake lights and turn signals, they run off the same wire. Somehow. I don't know how that works, but I have to have a 5-pin flat wire adapter to go into the 4-pin to go into the 7-pin. It's all confusing. I can't find my 12-volt test light, so I'm going to use my meter for now I ordered with Amazon's Black Friday deals for less than 20 bucks. I got all the adapters I could need. Even got replacement of the ones I have just in case they're bad, and they never hurt to have them. So I'm gonna try to work on that today. If I get the e-bike in here, get those lights working so I can put those lights on here, I think I'm good to go for the day. I think I made enough progress. Tomorrow, those adapters and stuff won't be here till tomorrow, so I'll at least be able to work on a tank, emptying it, I think. I haven't been using the bathroom. I've just been letting that stuff sit in there, hoping that it's working. I was thinking about dumping it all tomorrow, filling it up again, putting some bleach or something in there and letting it swish around as I drive. Because my original plan was just to take my good old time and no plan. You know, there was no plan, just to go. But now I need to, if I leave here Saturday, which I have to leave because my medication, everything is going to be here Friday. If I go north, south, east, or west, no matter which way I go, I'm going to hit snow in Ohio, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania. I can't go north, that's just stupid. So if I just hurry up and get basically to South Carolina or southern North Carolina, then as quick as possible, I'll at least get into the 50s again. Or should I just go right through Ohio and shoot down south to Kentucky? I could probably do that in a day, get into Kentucky. We'll see. I'm just trying to find a way out of the cold. Once I get into the warms down south, I'll just take my good old time getting wherever. It barely fit. It's in there just enough. The door should close. Perfect, good. Now I gotta get some more power tools in there, back in there. The tracker's full. Passenger seat has the jumper pack, brake buddy, booster, that'll be over there eventually, and my tire inflator. Everything else in the back, that's it. No more room in the tracker. We're weight-wise, we're beyond where we need to be. This room's empty except for that ice box. I'd like to take this. I can probably get it in my belly. I don't know what's in that cooler. Probably don't need that. Tarp doesn't ever hurt to have. I got room for that. This is just miscellaneous tools. I could probably cut back on them ratchet straps, just take a few of them. There's not much in here to worry about. That chair will fold up and go. I don't know what's in there. Hoping that can stay. That's garbage. I'll take the caulking gun. That's probably all I need out of there. That cooler's empty. So basically all that's left in here is gotta go through this stuff. This all came from the inside of the other RV, so I might need some of it. I am just gonna throw, I have $12 of free gas from Giant Eagle that if I don't use it now, it's gonna expire. Probably by the time I get back. Whenever that might be, so I'm just gonna go put that $12 in here because I don't want to have too much in here. It just adds to the weight. I can't remember how much a gallon of gas weighs, but I think maybe just keeping it at a half tank. So I'm not really, I gotta start it every 200 miles running through the gears. I think putting 12 bucks in will get me up to about a half tank, and taking half, what is it, 18, is it 18? Or is this I think is a 16 gallon tank. So taking 8 gallons off, that's got to be at least 60 pounds, I'm guessing. It's got to be about 10 pounds per gallon. Wait, 10 pounds per gallon, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look at it. That'll, I got to try and save weight anywhere I can now, because putting a bike in that in here is, and the tools, that's combined 1,000 pounds probably. But taking me out of here, that's minus 1,000 pounds. No. So I'm gonna go put air in the tires, get them up to where they need to be. Put 12 bucks in the gas tank. I got a $10 winning scratch off. So I'll pay $2. Oh no, I get $12 of free gas, so I'll be ahead $10. $9. The ticket was, the scratch off was $1. So gas here is $3.29, but if you're a Vantage card holder, it's $2.89. I got 4.8 gallons, $14.02. 40 cents off a gallon brings it to $2.89. I don't know what that $1.93 is. It would have been $15.95 regularly. $1.93 Advantage credit. $12.55 My Perks. Total is $1.47 for just about 5 gallons of gas. Not bad. I'm just below half. I was right originally. It's 18-gallon gas tank in this thing. I thought that sounded kind of big for a tracker, but 18-gallon tank. I probably got 10 gallons. I probably got 8 gallons in there and have room for 10 more. So 10 gallons, and its weight of the gasoline is approximately 6 pounds per gallon. So if I'm knocking 10 out, I guess it's not that much, 60 pounds. Still something. I just finished doing the full tune-up on this tracker before I go, and I guess this thing must have been running really bad and I didn't realize it. It is running so much better now. I can actually get up the hill. Huh. I should have probably done the wheel bearings, or at least looked at them, see if they need it, because I'll be pulling this, and it probably wouldn't hurt to have the wheels spinning as freely as possible. But when I did the brakes, the front wheels felt good. I didn't do the back. Well, I took my meter out and tried to figure out the plug in the back. Unless there's a ground that's missing, I use the frame to ground, so I'll have to figure out. I tested the ground to frame, and it read the tail lights, and it read the turn signals. I really need one of those 12-volt test lights, which I can't find mine. I'm still looking for it. I'll mess with that for a while. Also, I'm not real happy with where the bike is. It's going to be a pain to get to, and it's going to be a pain to put back in there. And it's pushing all my toolboxes forward. I'll have to think about the bike right now. I'm sure I could probably squeeze in one of these bellies. I don't know if it's too big. It barely fits in that tracker. Maybe I can take some of the stuff out of the tracker and put it in the bellies here. Well, I'll work on it. Anyway, it's Sunday. I'm done for the day. It's freaking cold. I can't feel my fingers. It's really cold out. And tomorrow it's supposed to warm up a bit, so I'll get what I can done tomorrow. I'm on the doctor's appointment I have Monday. That's tomorrow. That's going to take up half my day too. I forgot about that. That's going to be my last 2 tests, and then I feel like by Saturday I should be on the road in the morning, and hopefully before it gets dark be somewhere Kentucky or Tennessee way, somewhere down there. We'll see. Anyway, hope you all had a good weekend. I'll catch up with you later this week.